Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Jody-lee. Thank you so much for actually jumping onto my page. I'm going to share a little bit about myself and my story and how I can actually help you to be able to ascend through your life. So I've been a quantum Reiki master healer practitioner teacher for the best part of 16 years now. So I've trained hundreds of beautiful souls in Reiki 1, 2 and into their mastership and beyond. And I've really thoroughly enjoyed this journey so far, but about 2 years ago I actually had a troubled soul kill herself, and that really affected me in a huge way. To have someone whom I was training in a 12-month mastership to actually take her own life 4 months before that training was even completed, it absolutely rocked me, and I spiraled down out of my highest timelines into this really low spot, and it's taken me the best part of 2 years to be able to build myself back up again. But I didn't build myself back up to be that version I was before, because the version of myself before, she had played out her role. She'd done everything she needed to do, and I needed to ascend. And so for me to ascend from where I was at my Reiki master level to the next level, completely took a big drop right the way down to rock bottom. And then I had to find my way back out and build myself up stronger and more resilient, and having more awareness of nurturing myself, not just the people that I was working with. I was very out of alignment with what I was teaching and how I was actually living my life. And I kept going around in these burnout modes because of people pleasing and overworking and undercharging and not seeing my value and not seeing how great I was, not loving myself the way in which I was meant to, and just didn't see my self-worth at all. And in building myself back up over the last 2 years, one, I've been able to really evaluate what it is I want in my life. How do I want to live my life? What do I want to guide people through? I actually poo-pooed everything in my life. I dropped it all and just thought whatever comes back is what I'm meant to be doing. And I've been working heavily with my guides and heavily in the quantum to be able to release all the old timelines and actually draw in my new 5D and beyond timelines. And I'm really happy to say that it's been a beautiful journey. It's not been an easy journey, but it's been a beautiful journey in nurturing myself. And anyone who stands up here as a healer or a therapist or a guide or a mentor in some way, shape or form knows exactly what I'm talking about. We burn ourselves out in trying to serve, and if we aren't at our highest game, we're not at our highest game to be able to support anybody else. And this was the big transition for me in being able to walk the walk, nurturing myself the way in which I was telling my clients to nurture themselves, doing the inner healing myself, the way in which I was showing them how to do it, regularly keeping up, nurturing myself. And in doing this and in this process over the last 2 years, I've found parts of me that I didn't know existed. I've been able to level myself up and release so many old patterns and boundaries and limiting belief systems and all this old stuff that wasn't mine. It actually wasn't mine. It had been conditioned into me throughout my life. And all of us have so much stuff that we carry that isn't actually our own stories, And at the end of the day, it leaves you feeling confused. It leaves you feeling a little bit uncertain of what your soul's journey is. And this is what I'm here to show you, to hold your hand through, finding your path, your unique path, helping you ascend in the way in which you need to ascend, leveling you up to where you have the remembrances in your soul of who you are and what you are and how beautiful and powerful you are. So taking this ascension journey is something that's so close to my heart, because I've been to the highs of high and I've been in the lows of low, and then I've crawled my way back out again to be able to support and guide people along this journey, knowing exactly what that journey is, because I've been in there, boots and all. And it's a never-ending journey of ascension, and of expansion. And you do get to points where you're not sure where to turn anymore. You're not sure how to go up to that next level. And that's where I come in, and I can support you in finding your way, in getting the clarity you know. So I'm such a passionate person about being able to help people step into their highest timelines, to live life through their hearts, following their own rules, following their unique blueprint that's all within us, within our souls. And sometimes it's just really hard to be able to open that up and to find a way to be able to move forward and to be able to step up. And having that guidance and support actually really, really forms lifelong friendships when we're going on ascension journeys. And this is what I'm here to guide you on. So I've created the most beautiful workshop and Reiki retreat for you to come and find yourself, for you to be able to release the traumas, to be able to release the lower frequencies, to be able to step up into a life that supports you, putting yourself first and living that life that you've held in your heart for so long, but because of fear and judgment and, I suppose our commitment to our families and our children and, being that support network that mums always are, we put ourselves last. And then we find that we're living really unpassionate lives. We're living lives that don't light us up. We're just living that life because that's what it's become whilst we've been nurturing our families and, supporting the people within our worlds. But it's now time for you, ladies. It's now time for you to put yourself first, guilt-free, to open up to what you have in your heart, to actually expand yourself to a life that you love living, that you're happy living every day, and everybody that you come into contact with is actually inspired and supported by you because you're living through your soul. This is the journey that our Reiki retreat will take you on. 3 days of absolute bliss, 3 days of learning the tools to release these things out of you naturally, 3 days of being able to use crystals to be able to just boost your whole energy system, 3 days to learn how to master yourself naturally and stepping into a life of alignment and into a world where you have lifelong friends and your soul group there going through the same journey and supporting you through that journey, taking these retreats to actually change our lives together, co-create these lives we hold in our hearts together. This is my zone of genius, ladies. This is the journey that I take you on. So please, please check out the page. Check out all the different offerings that I have in here. There are free activations that you can go in and activate yourself with. And if this journey is calling to you, please jump on a call, book your call with me, fill out the questionnaire so we can go through that on our call, and let me support you in your journey of ascension. Thank you, beautiful souls.